Okay, perfect. Hey, you guys. So I'm gonna put on some little tunes, like an instrumental, and we're gonna vibe. We're going to vibe. We're going to do like a reading. We're gonna be using the Bible to read. We're gonna be using the animal message cards to read, and we're gonna be using the Moon and Star Tarot card to read energy today because I could give you the scenario for a fact. I know that for a fact that the scenario you can definitely receive it. Yes, it is what you think. It is what you think. So we're gonna put on David's harp and Psalms for peace and healing. It's 45 seconds, 45 minutes. But for right now, we're just gonna flip the camera or like show you guys like the instruments of reading. We're gonna get started in a few moments. Oh, it's like we're not selling the iPad. Low-key, let me grab one more thing. I gotta get my water before I start anything. All right, we almost have everything ready. Gotta take off the shoes because nah. There's a cement block right here, and I'm putting my feet on it. But we're gonna do a reading. We're gonna use these three things. We don't necessarily know what's gonna come out, but I have a feeling that this, the, whatever we come out is gonna hit for somebody, someone. You know, I'm setting my intentions for it to be, well, I feel like, setting your intentions, can I just be honest with you guys? Setting your intentions, setting your intentions is not necessarily like the only way that you will see results. Because if you believe there's a higher power, the higher power has intentions for you as well. So, yeah. Just, we're gonna get started soon, okay? And like I said, we're gonna be using all three books, well, not all three books, one book and two deck of cards to decipher what the message of today, Friday, August the 14th, 2026 will be. For any and everybody. Hello, thank you. Thanks for the compliments, you guys. Thank you. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. Just give me like a few moments. I'm just about to get started. I don't know what jankiness means. I heard the word before, but I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, so there we go. So here we are. Is it me? Anyways. Alrighty, so today is a very like still, calm day. There's no clouds in the sky where I reside. So let's get started. What do we want to start with? Let's start with the animal messages. Hi, my future red bone beacon. It's crazy. I think my bones are white though. I think everybody's bones are calcium. They're the color of your teeth, right? All right, so let's start with an animal message card. Like, let's see what animal spirit. I see a lizard over there. So let's see what animal spirit. And usually I see dragonflies. I haven't seen one dragonfly, but I see a lizard over there. I ain't trying to see no other animals today. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so the message could be related to something regarding love, right? Because we got the baboon right here. My hands are shaking, shaking. But yeah, baboon right here. And it says, in love and declaration of passion, heartfelt communication is the key. This is related to what I was talking about last night when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that. If you truly want like a true like relationship and to truly be like, what's the word, like in love, and for it to be true, you must communicate. Let's see what else is the top, like what else are the topics. One day we will be out there. One day. All right. So then we got the water buffalo. Face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. So again, this definitely absolutely relates to you know, love and the message that I was talking about yesterday. So this is the water buffalo. And it says, be courageous, a buffalo soldier, dreadlock roster, right? Stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival, okay? It's like you had to, you know, the message of the song is like, okay, our ancestors, everybody, ready? All of our ancestors lived through everything that they lived through, everything that they went through. And it's some people, whatever, we're talking about the ones that went through, okay, ready? So right, whatever, everyone went through something, so it doesn't even matter what it is, like everything our ancestors went through. For us today to not be brave and to be like, no, I'm gonna just push. I'm gonna just be nonchalant. I got a follower on Instagram. His ad name or her ad name is Nonchalant Swiftly. Right? So it's like that. So it's like, you know, you just, you know, like you like, oh, it's whatever. So yeah, if you do that with it doesn't seem like with matters of like love, it doesn't seem like you should do that. It seems like you should hold on to that and continue, right? Because even you know there's families, right, like that were like broken apart for many different reasons, like war, work, boom, boom, like a whole bunch of, you know, like a whole bunch of things. So some were still brave enough, or some were not, but they still survived, and you are here because of it. So they didn't go through all of that for you to give up on love and not reclaim, you know, that brave spirit within you. That it's brave to love. It's brave. So we got 2 cards from the animal message deck. Let's do one more just to do like the whole little confusion thing. Oh, this is actually kind of like, I mean, if you think about it, if you watch TV shows or if you talk to people, you're learning something anyway. So, yeah, anyway, so it says here, your sharpened senses allow you to observe the action of others. So it may not be, it's just maybe like a reminder, that Fox here. It may just be like a reminder, like when you're in this, I guess, I don't know why I want to say motif, like motif. Let's look this up. Okay, when you're in this motif, okay, I don't know why I called it that, but when you're in this pattern, when you're in this cycle, this period of your life, I don't know, motif definition, it says a decorative design or pattern. I don't know. Maybe this is the motif. Okay, that when you're in this motif, when you're in this pattern, okay, it could be a pattern, I guess. Okay. You gotta be watchful. Okay. Let's see, cause now it seems more like it's like love, but it's more so like, okay, this, but still be careful. Like, you know? Or observation is just observation. Like right now, you guys are observing me, and I'm like observing the cards and what I'm seeing, right? It doesn't make it good nor or bad. It's just observation. Okay, so it still could be positive. Let's see what we get with the other deck, right? And you know that's crazy though, right? With energy and like with how it's like how you perceive things, right? Because um it there is I know as like people that are spiritual in whichever capacity, I know it's hard to, because you know and you can see like that bad things do happen, but also you got to believe that some, because you are that so connected to that, you got to be so protected to from like with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got what I'm saying? Like, you must be protected. Okay, for example, um if you have like a you have a most big corporation, big business, they have a board, right? The board always does what's in the best interest of the person, right? Or at least that's what they try to do. But that's why you gotta get a good board, you know? Right? That's why you need a good board. And in every good board, the Lord is always there. Amen. And you know, I saw a video yesterday that the whole like sun god. Hey, Jesus is every like he's the sun, he's anything, he's the king. He can have it. He's everything. So I'm not tripping on y'all. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So it's like that. It's like everything. Boom. So let's see what these say. So it's like you could think. Sorry, I wanted to speak to you guys clearly. I apologize for my little side rant, but basically, um, the what I was trying to what I was trying to tell you guys is that basically like you could see the negative. Like ustedes pueden, I'm gonna speak in Spanish because I see people too. Like this was something someone said in Spanish. Like usted puede ver todo lo negativo en el mundo, pero tiene que tener fe en Dios que está contigo, que cuando tú sales a la calle, eso nada malo te puede pasar porque el reino de los cielos es en la Biblia. La gente cristiana, Christian people, they believe, right, that God is with us. They tell us like God is with us. Who could be against us? You know, like that we're protected. That nothing. There's so many verses in the Bible. Like, do not fear. I will. What is it? I will carry you through still water. You know, like Psalm 23. Like, you know, let's get you. Let's get you. So let's get you. Okay, ready? Psalm 60. Psalm 67. No. Psalm 67. This is the one. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us, that thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nation upon earth. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Oíste, te fuiste tite. Nah, I don't know why that came to my head, pero sí. So, sí, hay muchas cosas negativas en el mundo, pero tienes que tener fe en lo tuyo. Y somos, somos, no somos, somos. Y Jesús es. No, no tanto estrés. No arrastres más tanto problemas. Todo se lo tenemos que dejar a Dios. Todo lo bueno para nosotros que Dios nos enseñó y que Dios nos dice, y porque somos. Y todo lo negativo, el que va a pelear todo eso negativo va a ser papá Dios. No va a ser nosotros, porque el sacrificio más grande que se pudo hacer se hizo. No sé en qué siglo, pero sí. Yeshua HaMashiach. Dicen que el nombre Yeshua se transfiere, se translata, se interpreta en español como en inglés como Joseph. En mi cabeza estoy como, ok, si Joseph es José, Joseph es José. So, Yeshua, Yeshua, yeah. Okay, so here we got the 4 cups and the 8 of pentacles. And I'm not gonna hold you. It says distraction and perfection. The 4 cups, it kind of gives, it could be like, like just, it says distractions. I'm not like completely hip to the cards, like these cards like that, but based off like the energy that kind of like what I see, it's just, if it says distractions and perfection, let me see. It's just like open to that, at least it's on top. Chaos. And on the bottom of this one, the stone card. So, I don't know, for some reason, 4 is also half of 8, right? 4 is half of 8. I believe it kind of speaks of like a balance. It speaks of a balance. And perhaps like we do live in a world where, like good and evil could have been perceived to be like balanced. Like we as like believers believe that they're always gonna beat us. Right? We as believers believe that they're always going to beat us. And I don't think that's a good way to think, But let's see what else we got. So, love, but pushing forward. Do you really think they could beat you? Like, they could be, because if you think that and you're with God, you know what I'm saying? They can't beat you. All right. So here we got the Tower card, transformation. I know what the Tower card means. Okay, the Tower card could mean like basically like some type of like good change or bad change. I guess it can go either way, right? And at the bottom we got the King of Wands, and it says passion. These people just be chilling. They chilling with their eyes closed, leg up. Okay, so 9 of Wands, fear. So, transformation, and it could be scary to transform into such a way, like, I guess. I mean, change is scary, unless you feel prepared for it. But if you believe in the Bible, whatever you think that you want for yourself, God got something better for you. Lo que tú piensas, que tú quieres por tu vida, estoy hablando con la gente espiritual en este momento. Lo que tú piensas que Dios tiene algo más bello. Más bello. Eso lo dice la Biblia. Eso lo dice la Biblia. Salmo 6:7. 67. Salmo 6:7. Hey. careful, but you can take the you can take the you should take the change. This looks like it's a positive outcome. And at the bottom we got the Eight of Pentacles again. So the Sun card also just means exposure. So that's another thing. When you see the Sun card, it could also mean something with exposure. So you got the Nine of Wands, and this is what it is. So the Transformation card, right? So boom, a change is like about to happening. Boom, 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 boom is what it's giving. And then the Nine of Wands is fears. So it's like, I believe it's like fears, things that are like, you know, like, because if the Ten of Wands is like heaviness, like Nine of Wands is a certain type of heaviness too, but maybe it could be like in a way that is not as like visible, maybe, or in a way that is visible, because we got the Sun card right here. So, and then at the bottom we got the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, let's shuffle the cards and then split it. Boom. Ooh, at the bottom we got this. Something about this doesn't seem too positive. Queen of Swords right here. Okay, so okay, Queen of Swords. Okay, so if this is about love, there's a cycle in love that if you observe swiftly, you will close it and you're gonna start healing it. And that cycle is not a good cycle. Once you decide to heal that cycle, this could be in anything. It doesn't even have to be like love life. This could be like literally any cycle that God has given you the awareness of today. Si Dios te dio la vista para ver el ciclo que tú andas y cómo romperlo, porque tú ahora nota, ahora tú estás como el fox. You're peeping it, you peep game. Tienes que dejar eso, ser firme, cerrar todo eso para curarte y progresar. You gotta cut all of that off. You gotta heal. You know, however you gotta cut it off. If you got a Queen of Swords, you gotta run. You gotta be like a toro de que chag. You gotta look like you're the worst person ever. That's how you gotta do it, because you know that whatever. Bechando, everybody. Stick 'em. Anyways, yeah, so you got a Queen of Swords, or it could be the end of you being a Queen of Swords. I feel seen in this reading, but anyway, so it could be you either like the ending of like you being like a Queen of Swords, or you being a Queen of Swords to end and see positivity. But give me the double cards at the bottom. It could be both though, because doesn't seem like a good cycle if you got to heal from it afterwards, right? Like bring balance to it. Because clearly, if you bring it balance to something, that was not balanced, baby. So okay, boom. We got the Wheel of Fortune, and then we got the Four of Pentacles again. No, we had the Four of Cups. I read the Four of Pentacles. Control. I'm gonna look that one up though. Hold on. Let's see. You know what's so crazy? I feel like I've seen a character like this in my dream before. But not like literally, but like a human form, but like the same beard, no horns though. And the head shape. It was like, whoa. Let me see. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Four of Pentacles per Google. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is a good card. It says financial security, saving money, and stability. So this further enforces the balance that I was talking about. Yeah. So the Four of Pentacles further enforce that. Based off what it says, you know, like, I don't gotta go into the details of the example because we got the example right here. All right, so boom. So this card at the bottom, it could just be like, yo, like it was time. Like this, you know, you gotta let go of it. It was time. It was time to just, if you're in it, be of the light, right? You know. And then we saw the Justice card as we were shuffling with the Emperor. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So, oh, then we got the move card, hidden stuff. Okay. I'm only saying them because I noticed the cards, you know? These are like, they feel so sticky together. Ooh, split the deck in two. We got the Two of Swords and we got Judgment. This seems like justice. Like, whatever judgment is, it's gonna be justice. Like, and it's gonna be good. Like, it's, look how sweet. It's like, no, I'm granting you goodness because you deserve it too. Yeah. Because you deserve it too. And then here you go. And yes, I said deserve. Yes, I did say that. Cause God, God didn't tell you not to live life. He said He wanted to live it with you, with you, with you. He just wanted to live it with you. You know, that was it. So there's two sides, right? Some of us may reach this side of like, you know, hey, God wants to live the life with us, right? I hope I'm not speaking too loud. No, everything seems so quiet. But like to live it with you, right? And some people like chose to live it like fully material and forget about everything else. And hey, meet me at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. That's where judgment happens. I know they say it's like a deal with the thingy, and I don't know nothing about that, so don't ask me. Nothing about that. That's not my stuff right there. Not in my territory. I don't know nothing about that. I just know what they say in the movies. Okay? Okay, yeah. Yeah, like, you got this, bro. Like, you already have the tools, like, to not be in that pattern or that cycle anymore. You know, like, you already in it. Like, you already did that. Like, you got that. Like, you next, we're on another level. Like, you got that. Like, you out here, like, you got the spirit back, boom, boom, boom. You still know how to be heartful, boom, boom, and you observe it now. Now it's time to end this little cycle. It's time to end the cycle. I feel related to this, like I really do. But it doesn't have to be just in love. It could be like in every aspect. You got 18 wheels on you. You got 18 wheels on your vehicle. Come on, you got to push it forward. Period. Hey, not everybody got. Hey, listen. Not everybody licensed to drive an 18-wheeler. Yeah, not everybody licensed. You gotta be licensed for that. I mean, you gotta be licensed to live, right? But okay, yeah. Someone said they can license to kill. The only person that has that license is God. We don't really have. It's not, if it happens, it's never because of us, unless you do it in a physical way. But that's the only. And why would you ever do that? Who are you to do that to anybody? But anyways, we're gonna get just it's very clear. You got Six of Pentacles at the bottom, and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is a good card. This just says stability, and look how long and pretty her hair is, and her crown. Like, it's such a simple design. Like, it's not like all this extravagant, but like, look how, like, it just looks so nice. Like, look at her dress. Like, that's a nice dress. Like, the little hair long, when it long. And when I say broke, I mean broken spirit. Like, I don't know. I can't get along with you because it's like, dang, I understand that. I felt that. I feel that. I can't. Like, you don't get that? Like, you don't understand the value of it. Like, ew. Ew. And not ew in a good way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Alright, we're done. We're done with these. What time is it? Okay, cool. Alright, we about to get this. Alright, we're gonna do one more reading. We got Psalm 67, which was so beautiful, so perfect. I want to read it in Spanish. I want to read it in Spanish before I go. En español. Hold on, let me see. Psalm 67. And it's so funny, 6, man. He snapped. I don't know if he know, but just so you know, he knew. Hey, if he ain't know what he did, I don't know if he knew what he did. I don't know if he, the guy that sings the 6-7 song, I don't know if you knew what you did, but the person that, they say that you follow, that helped you do it, he knew. He knew about Psalm 67. and someone say, oh, that's a bad thing, but I don't know. That's what they seem to want us to believe, but God isn't everything. But hey, it's your life though. Be wise. I think they're good inside. Anyways, let's continue. Let's read Psalm 67 in Spanish. Español. Spanish. Salmo 67. Okay, perdón si no leo bien, you know, you know. Yo voy a tratar lo mejor posible para leer esto. So voy a leerlo despacio porque a veces cuando hablo muy rápido se me hacen así la palabra. Ok, so vamos. Ok. Exhortación a las naciones para que alaben a Dios. Al músico principal en Nenigot, salmo cántico. Ok. Dice, Dios tenga misericordia de nosotros y nos bendiga. Haga resplandecer su rostro sobre nosotros. Selah, para que sea conocido en la tierra tu camino, en todas las naciones, tu salvación. Te alaben los pueblos, oh Dios, todos los pueblos te alaben. Alégrense y gócense las naciones, porque juzgarás los pueblos con equidad y pastorearás a las naciones en la tierra. Selah. Te alaben los pueblos, oh Dios, todos los pueblos te alaben. La tierra dará su fruto. I feel like that could be a merengue. Alaben. La tierra dará su fruto. Nos bendecirá. Dios nos bendecirá. Oh, nos bendecirá Dios, el Dios nuestro. Bendíganos Dios y témanlo todos los términos de la tierra. So there you go. That's the Spanish. I feel like it could be, that song remind me of the song En el cielo no hay hospital by Juan Luis Guerra. Like reading it, it brought me to that song. It brought me to En el cielo no hay hospital. You guys want to listen to that one? Let's play it. En el cielo no hay hospital. That's what Psalm 67 kind of gave. But you could like read it in Spanish, and I feel like you could do a little merengue with it. I ain't gonna hold you. You can. You can do that. You can absolutely. But let's do that one. En el cielo. En el cielo no hay hospital. No hay hospital. Oh, hold on. I got an idea. Well, no, I low-key, my idea was like, let me read the Psalm 67 in the little merengue beat, but I gotta get my little pronunciation a little better. Tengo que hablar como tengo que mejorar el español un chingo, para hablarlo como más con más fluidez, tú sabes. Yo lo hablo like, como si, como sa, pero yo entiendo. Yo entiendo, de verdad, yo entiendo. Yo lo entiendo. Like, that's the thing too, with dreams, bro. it's just like it's what you see, what you hear about, and everything. But if there's like a message that the sun is shining, the sun is shining. But if there's like a message that you gotta receive, like you shall receive it. Like fact. But you have to observe reality. Like you get it? Like you do have to like high key, low key, mid key, every key observe and live reality. And move on. Like there is it's crazy because like, I saw yesterday a post plan A, plan B, plan C. Man, I feel like I just heard a beat, but man, how about the Pavilion? I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, this is great. This is fantabulous. Great, fantabulous, wonderful, sometimes scandalous. All right, let's get the Bible verse. But you guys heard the song, right? You could, yeah. Okay, so we opened to Isaiah 9:14. So now, I just feel like now I gotta read that exact word because that's what the corner said. So and that's what my eyes went to. So we're just gonna follow. Therefore, the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and hush in one day. Oh, whoa. Oh, Israel, what happened? In one day, and it said. The bird, it's like okay, that sounds like a warning sound, and I don't know if that's funny, but we're laughing. Okay, so let's continue reading. Let's do Isaiah 9:15. It says, "The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in the young men, neither shall they have mercy on the fatherless widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer, every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burneth as the fire, it shall devour the brief and thorns, and shall kindle the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as a fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand." Wow. I'm not gonna lie, this was good, and this sounds like a warning thing to his people, right? To like Israel. I'm not gonna lie. When the bird starts chirping, like I'd be like, okay, maybe I should go inside too, cause I hear you guys. I hear you guys. I'm gonna go inside. Like a lot of birds be scaring me for real. I be listening to the birds, cause it was just so calm, and then all of a sudden they all just start like singing for real. We're gonna move it to the next part, cause we do not know what's in that water. No, for real. But I'm gonna keep reading it though. I don't see anything, but we'll move. We'll move. All right, we're gonna move to over here. All right, bam. So, alrighty. So back to what we was reading. The bird. Not gonna lie. The last time that I was here, and like the birds were like singing like that when I was over there, I low key saw an alligator over there. So they calmed down after I moved from there. Like I feel like they were low key just like sending me like a little like a little message like, hey, be careful, because it was getting real active. So that's why I moved over here to this side, and also the sun, moved over here to this side. No, I'm not doing that. But okay, let's see. So that was the message. So Israel, if whoever Israel is, right? If you believe you're Israel, if Jesus Christ was an Israelite and you believe you're an Israelite, we heard the 9:14 and then we heard the 9:15. We kept reading. So let's see what other things here, because um you know there's Christians that say, like, like the whole like tarot card reading and anything like to do with like divination is something that's not of God, that God doesn't like that stuff, and it does say that in the Bible. So but let's see what other messages we get. Let's see what else the Bible tells us, right? And we're just using like chance, not really, but all right, the sacrifice of Elijah. All right, so we're at 1 Kings 18:27. That's like the first one, and then the one that my finger landed on is, and the water ran round about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. Okay, and then 1 Kings 18:27 says, and it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, cry aloud, for he is a God. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth and must be awake. And they cried aloud and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lances, till the blood gushed out upon them. And it came to pass, when midday was past, and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice nor any to answer, nor that regarded. And Elijah said unto all people, come near unto me. And all the people came near unto him, and he repaired the altar of the Lord that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribe of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the Lord, whom the word of the Lord came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of about where was I? And he made a trench about the altar as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid him on the wood. And he said, fill 4 beers with water, and pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood. And he said, do it the second time. And they did it the second time. And he said, do it the third time. And they did it the third time. And the water ran through about the altar. He filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of offering of the evening sacrifice, that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel. He said Israel, he didn't say Jacob. All right, let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord God, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces, and they said, the Lord, he is the God. The Lord, he is the God. The fire of the Lord fell and consumed it. That's a sight to see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you guys an experience once before that I had, that I was like called to. Actually, no, never mind. I don't really know. I can't really explain it to you, so never mind. But I just want to say I have had like a similar experience, and I'm not really. It was more so I was like in like a difficult time, and I'm a very emotional person, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I care about like the way that I feel, and like above like all else. And I am like a very peaceful person, and I wanted to like talk to God, because and every like dealings that I've ever like done like spiritually, I always like ask like God about it. And I always put like, hey, look, I just want to like progress, be better, like, for me, for myself, like, you know. And so I had an experience where it's like God showed me like, okay, I heard you, because it was not, and then it was like there was fire on it, like it was charred. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that has definitely happened before. So I know that's like the real right there. That's the real. So and the beautiful thing is that I could proudly and like say like, you know, nothing that I ever done, like that I ever like went into like went connected with like ancestors and done like things like, for example, like this. It was never to harm anybody. It was never to sway anybody. It was never, it was always for like justice. It was always for like, this is what I feel about the matter, but I'm a human being, and what happens spiritually is so, it's much greater than I could even fathom. So if this is, if my lens is incorrect, then cleanse that and let it be your will. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, if God is the judge, right? We could be lawyers for ourselves or for others, but at the end of the day, you present the judge all the evidence, and the judge is the one that makes the judgment. You know, right? And so, but you as a lawyer, right, for your own self, for your own life, for the existence or whatever, you got to present all the facts that you know and how you perceive it, and so he then could judge it. That's why you got to present all the evidence, and that's why how you present the evidence. And maybe in a court of law, you can't present the evidence in a heartfelt, emotional, really truthful manner, because if you could present yourself like that in a courtroom, then I saw a movie the other day, and it was like this man killed the man that raped his daughter. He killed him, and they were trying to sentence him. But and it's like, and if you're judging, if God was to be the one to judge, that man stayed. You put him in jail. God gave him life, healthy. He in the jail over here, boom, doing push-ups, over here reading, educating himself, getting his money up, doing everything, like not getting his money up, but his spiritual money up. Okay, let's just say like that. Get his money. He's doing all these things while he's progressing, becoming better. You you put him in jail, but God did not. So he was still free. He was still able to progress. He was still able to get something. People were not bothering him. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, whoever, you know what I'm saying? So the a thing just fell on my head, and it went right on. But getting his money up. I'm talking about spiritual money, because if I'm comparing the worlds, he's getting his money up. Whatever that means spiritually, like, you know, it's like giving a tithe. Honestly, yeah, you put it there for them. You know, whatever that may be. Beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, so I've seen that. And so no one's perfect, and the cleanse, the ultimate one that we all needed to like finish it, so that the ways of the Lord can, you know, live among the earth. Things definitely are gonna have to change, like absolutely, because, you know, like, you gotta serve him now, like you gotta like bring it to him, because that was like the center point. And I don't think that you like neglect, you know, the other things. I guess that's more so personal between you and God. I don't know about like having like those type of, like, people have like altaries and stuff like that. In the Bible it says it's not good to have those type of things, but it feels a little contradictory to have like the cross as well, you know. I don't know. It's like a sanctuary. I see it, you know. Wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. I really like that. I really, I really do. A lot of people don't believe in religion nowadays, and I understand them. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna. mm, They do have things like that. They do. They really actually. They actually kind of do. They have things like that all over. They have things like that all over this world. But yeah, okay, well, yeah. Anyways, so let's see what else we got in here. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Amos 4:8. So 2 or 3 cities water unto one city to drink water, but they were not satisfied. They were not satisfied. Yet have ye not returned unto me, says the Lord. All right, so there you go. It's just it seems to be if I could be honest to you guys, that that's it. That he said that's what it is. Like, and let's say this. I was looking at this video and it was talking about like Amen Ra and how like we say Amen at the end of everything, and then apparently someone said I couldn't find anything about this, but he was like a very like what's that thing called? He was a very like evil or whatever. He was a jealous god or whatever. And it kind of says that right here. He said, "Didn't you guys come back to me? Like, why are you guys asking for them for stuff?" But in a sense, though, it's like a family, right? So it's like the creator of the earth, you know, could he have been like this in our image, the vastness, and it's just like it is everything, but to separate itself into different parts, you know, because yeah, because you know, I guess I don't know. I'm trying to like justify what I'm like thinking and kind of like think about what the other person is saying and just to see, but Jesus Christ didn't say to like, he said to worship like the Father, like God. So it was always above us. So maybe that was part of the whole, you know, the whole connection of like the Egyptians and the Israelites, the whole connection. It could be like that. And it was like, here, come be this now. I don't know. It's a possibility though. So, yeah. No one can tell me not to believe in Jesus Christ or that the video too, he was like, that's why when you call him Jesus Christ, nothing happens. That made me laugh because it's like, that's so not true. That is not true. Just simply not true. But yeah, the word is a big mystery, right? And if you research and do some history, you learn some history and then you're like, oh, it's not. You're so pretty. But anyways, what I was gonna say, what was I going to say? Oh, really? Rare side. I haven't been on here without driving in a while. But I haven't chilled at home in a while, so be amazed. Low-key, I gotta go wash my hair and I'm gonna make my curls like really pop today. I had a leave-in treatment on for like 2 days. I'm gonna rinse it. I'm gonna take a cold shower today. It was hot. So when I get off of here, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like make my hair like I'll make my hair look really cute today. But yeah. What was I gonna tell you guys? What else? Let's see. That was Amos, but you know, regardless of the history, it could all be a mystery. But if they reveal the truth, I shall connect it as I'm in the booth. And the booth could be anywhere because anywhere I put a square, I could just spiritually close myself in there and y'all can't see me there. Only seconds after it's transmitted, but when I spit it, I'm the only one that takes the first. Oh wait, I'm the one that took the first hit, and then I hit it, then I send it to y'all. Ain't no middleman, no. Well, except YouTube, right? But I don't get paid, so it's just for fun. YouTube is administers fun right now. Used to administering fun since 1993. I don't know. You didn't know I could sit still. Okay, well, that's kind of crazy, right? Like, all right. Anyways, let's do Psalms 71:22. It says, I will also praise thee with the psaltery, even thy truth, oh my God. Unto thee will I sing the harp, O thou Holy One of Israel. Wow, God is great, really great. Wow, that's just how much power they really have. So much so, it's like, all right, I'll do it, no problem. I gotta be like that, no problem. Let's get it. Okay, what are you talking about? Lunch is at 5 o'clock. Dang, I know it's late. Oh, I was on Amos, I believe like 8 or something like that. I was on Amos 4:8. You really needed that because I was able to open right to it. It's a miracle. But yeah. But yeah. Wow, that's kinda wow. They understood the assignment. You know, it's crazy. You can understand the assignment without understanding the assignment, unless you're supposed to like understand the assignment from that side, which kind of tells you what side you come from. Boom, boom, boom. What is it? I understood the assignment. Boom, 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 boom. In the sunlight, the it doesn't look as bad, but in the dark, it looks so much worse. But this weekend we're gonna go try to do like a thingy, like a color match thing. So I could do like so I could practice. Remember I told you guys I'm going to carnival, and I said I was gonna do my own makeup. But how am I gonna do my makeup for carnival if I don't practice to do my makeup now? So it's like, yeah. Cause I'm thinking like, damn, I gotta pay somebody. But it's like, Lolly, you do not like. I don't know what type of money you think you have, but you don't got that type of money. You should learn. So that's gonna be my little weekend project. We will be door dashing as well. We'll be door dashing. So door dashing, you guys are gonna see me a lot in the car. I'm just trying to figure out how am I gonna do it now that I move. I think I'm gonna put the phone on my left side instead. You know, cause we got like this little tube. You know, I'll be showing y'all full on little. It looks a lot better though. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like in the light, well at least to me though. But you know, it's getting better. It's healing. Skin, it heals. Trust me. Like there's a song that says "Uno se cura." He's talking about something completely different. But we gonna take the words that he used. Uno se cura. Uno se, you like does healing. One does healing. Uno se cura. One does heal. Uno se cura is to heal, so one does heal. Uno se cura. So yeah. But yes, kind of like the flow. But right today though, I want the curls to be like super highly moisturized and super plump. We're gonna be using the Silk Therapy little bottle that I use. I'm gonna use it all over my hair, like right when I get out the shower, and I'm gonna bring like the product so I could just do right there. And in my room, I'm going to blow dry it with the diffuser, and I know we're gonna get really juicy, beautiful curls because hydration is such a necessitation, and it brings me frustration when I feel like I can't hold it because I know what's inside me is golden and I am chosen. But they try to tear it away from me like I'm not golden, like I'm not chosen, like I'm not the one that's holding. And it could be because the truth is revealed indeed that the times of then are the times of she, he, now indeed. And what could that possibly mean? The cleansing of the soul and the spirit. Relive and revive again indeed. They say, oh, he is connected to he and is at the end of everything that you say, and you got to say it back to me. And they say everything onto he. And it was a cleansing, you see, and it was always connected, them and me. Whoever they are, and whatever it is that you retrieve, don't be deceived. See like me. Don't be deceived. See like me. Grasp your thoughts as you grasp the hands of those which were the ones that were able to carry the thought of what was revealed to you, things that you could not see, you knew not. Joseph in the palace, an Israelite, indeed went to the palace to decipher quite a dream, to graze the grains. Wow, to raise the grains so you won't go insane because you done got caught with a grand famine. That's what the Bible says. My main, my main. My main, my main. My main, my main. Eh, eh, mama. Eh, mama. That was a beautiful little verse. I can cross any turf, and I'm oh my God, I don't want to say nothing about that. No, 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 no. Nothing. I don't want to hear say nothing about that. But nah, I'm good, homie, friends and family. Anyways, continue though. But that was beautiful though. That was facts, and yeah. I know someone in the world gotta understand what I just said, you know. I'm not gonna make it plain Jane because I don't like my jeans plain. I like my jeans with Mary. You know, I married the Mary Jane, and Mary Jane said, "Hey, what's my name?" I said, "Mary." She said, "We never plain Mary, Mary Jane, Mary." Mary and Jane never playing. Are you insane? Lost your brain to some cockroaches with a ping pong on the train. That's insane. Call that man. What's his name? We are sitting. We are really vibing right now. Like, hold on. We catch a little vibe. We are sitting. We are grinning. Oh, we feeling. What a feeling. Oh, you feeling what we spitting. Ain't nobody moving, grooving like we are. And we are smitten by the Lord and me. The living God we see. Oh, the burden trees, the imperfections in me. Oh, I see. It's kind of blurry indeed. Let us put on the glasses so we can see. Be like a fox so attractive, sharp and steep. Ooh. And if the fox has spots, and then the cheetah too. If I got things on my face, well, the animals do too. And you can't keep away. A cheetah print is scary, I know. Okay, Jose, no way. What you saying? On my brain is saying what? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're shouting about. Leave me out, leave me out. Leave me out, they say. Take that out my face. I don't know your name. Are y'all insane? I'm looking crazy, they say. Oh, take a shower, they say. But I'm just chilling away. About to wash my hair, baby. It's not gonna take me that long, cause I just got a leave-in conditioner on. I'm gonna scrub my scalp, cause I got my sweating hair on. All over my body, dripping hair on. Dripping in gold, you see. For some people, I gotta see what I see. And I don't know about Joseph or we, but man, I know he like what he believe. And I got that bling in me, but I had to let the light indeed shine with me, cause I couldn't just shine like I shine. And I didn't really get on my own grind, cause they got their own grind. They're on the material time. but we connect and shine and bleed. And you can read it so biblically. And if you don't feel it, baby, you don't gotta feel me. I'm I am me. And that's just a little a little Nebuchadnezzar for ya. A little cleanser for ya. Cause if you following ya, you gotta shake it off indeed. Cause you got the night within you, I see. You think it's you, but it's all me. And when I'm saying me, I'm talking about he. Cause it ain't me that spits like this. This is a new trick. I like this twist. Like when I learned how to walk, it was cause his will, and I know that he will in the moment that he wills. So just chill, be who you are and do what you do. But expose yourself to better. Keep it real. You need to keep it still. Have a lot of patience. Keep it real. There, I know you know what I'm saying. So I need you to quit, stop playing. I need you to do X and Y. I need you to do the right tonight. Okay, that was like me. I was thinking about something that I heard about some kids. So them kids be knowing what you're saying. Stop playing. Hit them with a giggle. You know when you hit kids with a little giggle, and you hit them with a, oh, I know. Oh, okay. You giggle, you laugh. Okay, act right. Cause you know what it is. Go ahead and say don't hit these kids. I don't know if I smack me a kid, cause I don't want to get smacked by no one's kid. Cause what if they go rat tat tat? Hey, it's a human effect. I know that. Put them under stress. They can't hold. They feel like they can be so bold. And the parents, they just fold. I don't want to hurt them like I was hurt, yo. So I'm just going to be the best. Pass my own very test. But they knew how to raise you. You're doing all right. You're not a fool. And that's why we just say, raise your kids, make sure they behave. Make sure they can't be afraid. They gonna learn, but they gonna choose someday. This is for the mamas with the mamas and the mamas, or the big sis with the big sis, with the big sis, or the theepies with the theepies with the theepies, or what is it? Or the cousins with the cousins. Girl gang, Gucci gang, girl gang, like village vibes. What a pride. Y'all can't have him. Y'all can't have him, no reply. Y'all can't have him, no reply. Queen of the jungle, I'll survive. And the hope is my tribe. Cause they'll say, yeah, Lily said. And I remember Lily's ahead. And what's in is all in there. So it's okay, I'll be the head. With no roots. With no roots to lay in eggs. Y'all eagle get this bread. Hey. And that's what we stepping into. Man, you act the fool. Y'all can't hold this true. That's why you will see no fruit. Plant the seed, it won't go through. Yo, not for these roots. And there ain't no shade to you. I'm grounded in me, you're not grounded in you. So that's why if you not flow, a seed that's broken won't hold on this soil. Reject that woe, take it out. We don't need that, no. And if you feel what I'm talking about, well, it's about that thing. We can flow to any plan that you won't go. Because that's God's plan. Don't you won't go. What's your rap name, Lil Courtney? No, I'm really not a rapper. I'm a poet, and you gotta have a certain like a oomph. I'm more of a dancer. I like to dance. I could maybe I could put a little thing together, but if it sounds corny, like a nursery rhyme, just know that's my grind. I'm simple, you know. You know, if I wanna like rhyme, I gotta do it like that. If I wanna sing, I gotta go. I'm on my roots. You feel me? You know, and they got deeper roots, but we gotta take more time for that. You know, but on the 1 2, piki piki, taka taka, chiki chiki, tuku tuku, yokuli yokula. No, it's been like an hour. If the universe granted you one wish, what would you wish for, and why? I'm not gonna lie, that's a very personal question because I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's a personal question. If I had one wish, it wouldn't be wasted on that. I ain't gonna hold you. Sorry, God. It wouldn't be that though. It wouldn't be. I wish to fall in love into. Maybe when I was a kid, but dang, like not as an adult. People don't even know themselves. True. Okay, I could say this. If I had one wish, I would wish that everyone would know themselves. Like that people didn't look for external valid. That people knew themselves. Oh, and I guess when you say this, it's like the good and bad. But people know themselves in such a way in God, right? Like under God. Like not in the sense of like they know themselves for just for what their power is, but like to know that they're themselves is powerful because of God. I know some people don't want to submit to that, but you got to submit to something. You didn't make the tree. You didn't make the tree. You did not make the sun. You did not make the grass. You did not make your voice. You did not make your fingers. And even if it was two other people that made it, it was two other people that made them, and if so on and so forth. So it's like it would more so just that would be my wish. Thank you. I had a personal one, but if I had like a grand one, that would help me in the process. That would help me in the process. So that would be my one wish. And the reason why that would be my one wish is because like the world would be a better place, like, right? If everyone like knew themselves better. But it's in a crock. I have not made breakfast. I have not made no breakfast. But I got easy breakfast to make. I got some yogurt and I got some nuts and I got some honey. Bada bing, bada boom. And now we're gonna go wash our hair and do everything that we told you guys about. And yeah, thanks you guys for tuning in though. I love to chat and just do shit like visibly, like, because I guess I like attention. I do, 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 I do. But I more so like talking than attention because I rather like real life attention than like online attention. I learned that when I only get like 2 likes on my picture, I'm like, I like this picture. I like this little video. I like these words. Like, so period. Mm. Right.